second episode of MSU Magazine Season 5. I'm your host, Hope Lanham. All of us here at MSU TV are excited to bring you original segments produced by our talented media students right here from Morehead State University. First up on MSU Magazine, we'll be showcasing the second episode of Supper with Snell to see what Danian is cooking up this week. Then, we'll cruise on over to Dixon's Drive-In to see what's up with Luke. I'm just as thrilled as you are to see what movie we'll be hearing about today. Now, let's head over to the kitchen to see what Danian has on the menu.
Welcome to the second installment of Supper with Snell, Dinner with Danian, whatever you want to call it. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to cook chicken and rice the Snell way. Let's get to it. The first step you want to do when you're cooking brown rice is you want to get it going because it takes a good little bit to cook. And then we're going to be doing 3 cups. 3. And then with brown rice, you want to double the amount of water you use with your rice. This is the 6th one. Once we got 6 cups of water in there, we want to get this boiling. It's going to take a good little bit, so let's get it early. Now, what we want to do next is we want to put some butter and salt in there. And the butter just adds to the flavor. Salt.
2,000 years later.
The rice is boiling. What you want to do is you want to take your lid and you want to cover up the steam. This way, it'll trap all that moisture and none of it's leaving. Then, whenever you got that, you want to set it down to a low. Now that we got the rice squared off, we're going to collect the debt from the chicken. He owes me a substantial amount. Now that that business is taken care of, let's go season these bad boys up. All right. Now that we got all that seasoning put in and all the chicken mixed up, let's check on this rice. Just a little bit more. We'll set the timer for maybe another 15 minutes. Okay, now that the rice is finishing up, I think it's about time we get that chicken a-cooking. Put it on this burner right here. Then let's set it for medium-high.
A few moments later.
Okay, let's check on that rice. Turn that off. Now that the rice is done, let's bring it over here. Take it off the burner. that was the second episode of Supper with Snell. Well, I'm going to enjoy this, so I'll see y'all later.
Looking for something that represents you? Moorhead Alliance has got you covered. This student-led organization offers an on-campus community to LGBTQ students and allies. Meetings are held Wednesdays at 5 p.m. in ADUC room 301. Follow us on Instagram at Alliance at MSU for more information on how to get involved and stay connected. We hope to see you there.
Danyon sure came out sizzling with this one. I mean, who doesn't love chicken and rice? Maybe the crew and I can convince him to bring some in for a taste test. So now that we've seen what's for supper, let's go on and see what movie Luke watched this week.
Go! Wait. Welcome to Dixon's Drive-In, your one-stop shop for all your movie needs. I'm your host, Luke Dixon, and these are my guests for the week, Brandon Gayhart and Danyon Snell. Today, we will be reviewing the movie Baby Driver, directed by Edgar Wright. Baby Driver is a film about a getaway driver named Baby who wants out of his life of crime. He meets and falls in love with a woman named Deborah who also wants to get out of her life. But the life of crime has Baby in its clutches. Let's go into my review of the movie. Baby Driver is an excellent film. It's action-packed, and the car chase scenes in the film are like none other I've ever seen in any other movie. It keeps you invested throughout the entire length of the film, even when it's not just action, not cars like going 120 miles down the road. It's the relationships with the characters that really kept me invested in the film, like between the main character Baby and the boss played by Kevin Spacey. Their dynamic in the film was very good. What do you guys think about it?
I really liked the relationship between Baby and Deborah.
I mean, it was a good movie. I liked it pretty good, but I can give it some critiques in a way. The pacing of it seemed kind of fast. From the beginning towards the end of the movie, how he meets this girl, and then now they're all the way running from the law and love together now. It just seemed like it just moved too quick.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like they meet, and then like just a few minutes later in the movie, Deborah's making these life-altering decisions to run away with Baby, even though he has like the entire police department of the city that they're in after him. It's kind of strange.
They met each other like earlier, like a day or so before in the same diner, and now they're running off together. I will say the music in the action-packed scenes was phenomenal though. It was like paired perfectly with each movement they did. I mean, he would drift around a corner and then, the music would take a good turn to where, I don't know, the action was matched with it.
Yeah, especially during like the scenes where there's a bunch of gunfire happening.
Yes.
You can tell that the beat of the song matches with the gunfire in that scene. Like during the arms deal scene, whenever he's listening to Tequila in his headphones, and every time a beat would happen, one of the characters would fire their guns. So let's move on to our ratings of the movie. If I had to give Baby Driver a rating out of 10, I would give it probably 8.5 car tires out of 10.
I would give it an 8.5 or 9. Honestly, I really enjoyed it.
I give it around 7.5 car tires.
Car won't start. Go. Tune in next time to Dixon's Drive-In, where we will be reviewing another movie.
Looking for broadcasting experience? Moorhead State Public Radio has got you covered. Collaborate with others to report on local events, or even pitch an idea for a program. Then go live on the radio station. Before you know it, you're a pro. If you would like to listen or be a part of Morehead State Public Radio, check out their website at wmky.org or tune in on 90.3 FM.
Wow, Luke knocked it out of the park once again with a great movie review. Baby Driver sounds like such a fun and energetic film. Thanks to Luke for helping us all gain a better understanding of this action-packed movie. I sure hope he can get himself out of whatever situation he got himself into at the end of his review. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's episode. We would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. As always, we'll see you next time right here on MSU Magazine.